Hi, y'all. Gabi here. I am a master NLP practitioner, an EFT coach, a mindset shifting coach, and a law of assumption coach here at Create Your Future. And thank you so much as you join me each week as we dive deep into the law of assumption to figure out how to make it work best for you. Well, today I have an amazing success story that I want to share with you all. And I've kind of been waiting to share this success story only because I really wanted my client to receive all of the manifestations that we've been talking about in our sessions, and now she has. So I'm going to start with the very first manifestation that she actually achieved in less than 24 hours, and it has to do with her SP. So let me give you some context. My client had been in an off and on again relationship with her SP for almost 6 years. They lived together, they had animals together, but it was very on and off. And as we started working together, we started to identify that it was because of her story of what her partner would show up as, or how her partner would show up as. She had a very specific story that her partner was very, as soon as he got close, as soon as he recognized that he was very emotionally connected, he would pull away. And so for her, she kept telling herself, okay, he's getting close again. He's getting close again. Oh no, now he's going to pull away. And so that is what would manifest. So let me fast forward to she is at her family's for the holidays, for Christmas specifically. She was celebrating Christmas, and she and her SP got into a fight. And he decided he wasn't going to go with her to her family dinner. So she called me, emergency session. She was very, very upset about it. She was like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like, we were going to announce to everyone that we were going to buy a house. So this was a big deal. Here he goes again. We're getting super close to being emotionally really, really close. And then he pulls away. So we decided right then and there, we were going to stop telling that story. She was so fed up with that story. She was so fed up with what she was seeing in her 3D. She was like, Gabi, I can't keep doing this. And I said, okay, you're ready. Let's get this story up. We'd been working on it, but now it was time for her to actually let it go. And sometimes our human side, it takes a little bit, right? Sometimes our human side doesn't want to stop telling ourselves the old story because we get something out of that, right? It allows us to reminisce. And every time we reminisce and we're telling that story with a partner or a friend or a colleague or a sibling or, anyone who will listen, and we're telling ourselves that story, over and over and over again. And it's true, and it's true, and it's true. And so we're just re-manifesting that into our reality. So she finally had decided, I'm done. I don't want to tell this story anymore. I'm over it. Let's get this out of the way. So what we did was we had a 30-minute emergency session. And in that session, we immediately started working directly on, okay, you already know your new story. You already know what you want to experience. You already know the thoughts that you want to have as you're experiencing that. So we are going to mental diet catch everything that comes through. As soon as we recognize, we're going to catch it. Now, I've recommended this to quite a few clients. We talk about this on Create Your Future all the time. Your mental diet is your number one tool for manifesting. Why? Because it is the opportunity for you to identify your thoughts and catch them when they're what you don't want. Okay. So as soon as you identify, hey, oh gosh, I'm telling myself what I don't want. Or as soon as you say, that is not coming from the version of me who has my desire, you've got to change your thought. Okay. So a great way to do that is by using the questioning technique. It allows your brain not to push back. So you can ask yourself, what would I be thinking if I had this right now? What would I be thinking if I were experiencing it right now? So what we did is we really supercharged that. Every thought she had for the next 10 hours while she was in waking moments, she immediately flipped it. She immediately flipped it. She immediately flipped it. She immediately flipped it. She would think about, oh my gosh, we just got into a fight. Nope. Everything's great. We're awesome. I love our relationship. We always communicate healthily. We always have each other's back. It's always us versus the conflict, rather us versus us. Love that about us. Love how healthy we are. Love how emotionally sound we are. Love we're both mature. Love that we both talk to each other with respect. She really was on it. And in less than 24 hours, her SP showed up at her family's house for the holidays, apologized to her, and then proceeded to share with everyone that they were in the process of buying a home, and he proposed to her. She got all of her manifestations all at once. And it's because she hit that mental diet super hard, super hard. Guys, it just takes 51%. You just got to move that needle slightly over to change your story and to really tell yourself what's true. What's true is what you want to experience. You already, once you've decided this is what I want, this is who I am now, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm experiencing. Once you've made that decision and you decree that, you just have to stick to it. That's what persistence is, sticking to it. Not thinking about how long it's been, not thinking about how long you've been doing the work, not thinking about how long it's been since you last saw them on the phone or talked to them on the phone or texted them or whatnot, not thinking about the past, not thinking about, oh, there was a third party, now I have to go check to see if there's still a third party, not thinking about any of that. As soon as you start just putting your focus on, this is what I would be experiencing if I had this right now, you start to tell yourself that is true. You start to tell yourself that that is the true story and that is your reality. And then what you do is you move yourself into the state or the version of you that has it already. And guess what? That's all it takes. That's it. You're there. You're there. You're in the state of the wish fulfilled. You've already fulfilled it within yourself because you've told yourself, this is what I would be experiencing. And in the telling of yourself, this is what I would be experiencing, your body and your emotions follow your thoughts. They manifest. They're literally your very first manifestation after your thought. You'll recognize as soon as you tell yourself, I'm happy, your body starts to feel that way. You start to think happy thoughts. You start to feel the emotion of being happy. Same thing with, oh man, I'm so ticked off right now. Boom, what happens? You start to ramp yourself up. You start to get angrier and angrier, right? Your feelings are a manifestation of your thoughts. So if you can't identify right now in a moment that mental diet, identify your thoughts. You can't figure it out. You can't figure out what you're thinking. Go for what am I feeling? Because your feelings are going to come from your thoughts, right? So as soon as you start identifying, this is who I am now, this is who I am now, this is what I'm experiencing now, you are putting yourself into that version of you who already has it, and then it shows up. I'm telling you guys, it can show up instantaneously like it did for my client, can show up for you that way too. All right, so if you want some help, book a one-on-one session with me. I still have a client appreciation sale going on. It's 20% off using the coupon code LOVE20. That runs until the 31st of January of 2025. And there might be something special coming in February just for you all too. So go ahead, book a session with me. I will check you out next week and we will dive deeper into the law of assumption to figure out how to make it work for you. Bye.